Aloha. All right, Garrett, so here's what I'd like you to do. Next week, I would like you to take the position of your computer and tilt it. So all I see is your hand and your headstock. I don't need to make eye contact with you to know if you're paying attention, okay? What you did this last lesson is all I saw was the top of your head, and I wasn't quite sure what chords you were playing because I couldn't see them in front of your other fingers. So what you're gonna need to do is back up away from the computer and make sure that you have at least a good 2.5 feet between there so I can see your fingerings, all right? Other than that, great job. Our chords for this week are going to be A major and then the F major from last week. We're going to go over those in lesson 2, which is the rhythm exercise. But I want you to do your spider exercises with this video. Therefore, I'm going to play them all out for you. It will take over 3 minutes. Please watch these and play along with me. You should have your instrument tuned to a high G, a C, E, and an A. G, C, E, A. So when we put our first finger on the first fret on the E string, it makes a F note, not an E. E, F. We're going to take our second finger and put it on the high G string at the second fret. These two notes are going to be played, and then the E string is an F, and the high G is an A, so the C string and the A string are open, giving us an F major. That's last week's chord. This week's chord keeps the A right here, but moves the first finger down to the C sharp, okay? So we're gonna be using our right hand rhythm. The right hand rhythm looks like this. You attack on the 1 with the back of your fingernails in a very rhythmic order, coming out of moving your wrist, not moving your whole hand as the fulcrum. The whole thing will look like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. See how each one of my hands went up and down, each one of my strokes went up and down. There was only 4 of them. So I did attack for the F, and then I kept the remaining 3.5 beats. So the next time around on the 1, I can keep that rhythm. This is rhythm 101. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Switch to the A. A and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So what I'd like you to do is switch between the two, and it makes more sense to move the chords sooner than later. So when you say F and you keep your right hand going, switch to the A. It'll look like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and A and 2 and 3 and 4 and F and 2 and 3, 4 and A and 2 and 3 and 4 and F and 2 and 3 and 4 and A and 2 and switch to F4. F, switch to A, keep your right hand going for the A. What you're doing is you're switching your fingerings to the new position before you even have to go. Because if you wait the whole time, F and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, you limited yourself on all that time to move and play other notes. So what I'm teaching you is to keep that right hand going and to be able to switch between chords. I'm also going to introduce you to Somewhere Over the Rainbow today, which has a couple chords you're not used to that we haven't done yet. So if you learn them with the correct fingering, you can use 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 for every chord we do. That's what lesson 2 is. We learn a new chord, we use the rhythm. That helps us on the right hand, it helps our fingers get used to it. Okay? So try your F and your A just like I did. Play that whole thing together. Don't worry about the E minor and the G. Those are next week's chords, or next 2 weeks' chords. So what we're gonna do right now is our spider exercises together. First finger, make sure we're gonna be keeping our fingers close to the fretboard as possible. Let's go a little slower than usual. Use our first finger over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Now one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is lesson 1 and lesson 2, just a little adapted. And by this point, you should be compounding and playing all these lessons all together. So all of your spider exercises, no matter what it is, you should be playing those 20, 30 times in the morning, 20, 30 times a night. Quite literally, if I did a 20-minute video right now, I would be able to do this. Now, you don't have to go that fast. The point of that is when you do something slow, you can do it fast later. What we're going to be doing is learning a bunch of chords, and I'm going to send you another video, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, which you can see. It's good seeing you, and I'll see you in 2 weeks. Aloha.